What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today, I want to focus in on, I gotta say it, Drew Doughty's the best defenseman in hockey. Having the chance to watch him play in these playoffs has been amazing. You really appreciate what he can do and just how skilled he is defensively. He plays a man's game, and I'm not taking anything away from Duncan Keith. You know, he was amazing. He had the big goal for the Blackhawks, but uh, Drew Doughty is something special. I mean, 39 minutes the other night. He's consistently playing, right around 30 minutes a game. He's really doing just about everything for this Los Angeles team. He's fifth in postseason scoring, sixth in plus minus. He's 10th in postseason shots on goal. That's overall, not just defenseman. And again, he is a very, very special player that, I don't think. I think he gets credit now because the Kings are a legitimate team that he's helped the team turn around, go from being a rookie in 2008, 2009. The last year they missed the playoffs to, winning a Stanley Cup in 2012. Winning two gold medals at the Olympics, and just really doing everything for the Los Angeles franchise. And he is an amazing player to watch, and you really appreciate what he can do with and without the puck. I mean, his offensive abilities are one thing, but the amount of minutes he plays, the way he handles going up against the Canes and the Jonathan Taves of the world, that hockey IQ he has, the way he sees the game, his skating ability, his acumen defensively. He's improved defensively. He's much more physical than he has been in the past, and he's really rounding into his own. He's a player. And I think this year I thought he should have been in the Norris Trophy running. His points didn't jump off the page. He had 37 points in 78 games, but the amount of minutes he plays, the way he helps this Los Angeles team, he's probably one of the biggest. He is one of the biggest reasons, but he may be the singular biggest reason why Los Angeles has been able to be a Stanley Cup contender. Since 2011, 2012 when they won it. I know losing Game 6 is tough, and they got to go to Chicago in Game 7, but he's been the best player in the series, and not just offensively, because I think you get blinded by just looking at the offensive statistics, but you have to, the eye test with him. You watch him play, and it's like, wow, he's able to play all these minutes, and it's important to remember he's only 24 years old. He is not done developing as a player, and I think that the best days are ahead of him. Which for a guy that's won two Olympic gold medals, won a Stanley Cup, and has a legitimate shot at winning another Stanley Cup this season, that's a scary thought. So, you're just looking at his track record, his resume, and how he's carried himself and helped elevate this Los Angeles franchise to being a perennial contender. And that's not to take anything away from Jonathan Quick or Anze Kopitar or any of those guys, but he's a big game player, and I think his game is going to continue to improve. The amount of minutes he plays per game is just shocking. Not exactly at Ryan Suter levels, but is what it is. And again, I'm in awe of what he's able to do every single night. And that's not taking away anything away from Duncan Keith or Shea Weber's, Dan Ochara, PK Subban, any of those guys. But if I had to build a franchise with one defenseman, I'm thinking Doughty, and you'd be hard pressed to convince me otherwise. But it's like this episode of the Power Play with CJ on why I think Drew Doughty is the best defenseman in hockey. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.